we can start back.
Yeah.
Terry, would you,
Bob,
Terry,
thank you.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
Good job there.
Terry, go ahead and read all that again, Terry.
Yes, I'm going to. All right, Mike, would you call the regular meeting of the Wheaton Park District Board of Commissioners for April 15, 2020 at just after 5 p.m. To order, and call the roll, please.
Hey, Mike, I allowed you to record too. Go ahead, so we'll have 2 recordings. Just hit your record button and record to your computer.
It's done.
Okay, so now we got 2 recordings.
I'll take the roll. Commissioner Kelly,
Here.
Commissioner Morrill,
Here.
Commissioner Fahey,
Here.
Commissioner Hodgkinson,
Here.
Commissioner Vyers,
Here.
Commissioner Fry,
Here.
President May.
Here.
Thank
We
you.
have no community input, so I'll move directly to the consent agenda number 1.
Whoa,
consent-
Groundhog Day. I'm sorry.
The consent agenda has, we have a number of items, not including the item D, which is the approval of the April 8, 2020 closed session meeting minutes. We do not have those for our approval. So I will start with item A, approval of disbursements totaling $994,877.65 for the period beginning February 12, 2020 and ending March 10, 2020. B, approval of the disbursements totaling $1,753,981.01 for the period beginning March 11, 2020 and ending April 7, 2020. C, approval of the April 8, 2020 subcommittee meeting minutes. Item E, approval of the March 4, 2020 subcommittee meeting minutes. Item F, approval of February 19, 2020 regular meeting minutes. And finally, item G, the amended board meeting schedule. Do I have a motion and a second?
So moved.
Second.
We've got a motion by Fry and a second by Morrill. Any comments, questions, or concerns? Hearing none. Mike?
Commissioner Kelly,
Yes.
Commissioner Morrill,
Yes.
Commissioner Fahey,
Yes.
Commissioner Hodgkinson,
Yeah.
Commissioner Vyers,
Yes.
Commissioner Fry,
Yes.
President May.
Yes. Moving on to unfinished business, which is actually another consent agenda, number 2. Before I move on and read those into the record, does any commissioner desire to have one pulled for the regular meeting? Hearing none, I will read those items into the record and then ask for a motion and a second. We have 8 items. Item number 1, it's the bids for the audiovisual system for Memorial Park's renovation project. And it's to approve the base bid and alternates 1 and 2 from AVL/SPL for $155,088.49. Item number 2 contains the irrigation system bids for the Memorial Park renovation project, and I'll be looking to approve the bid from Aqua Designs Inc. for $21,925. Item number 3 are the chemical bids for Rice and Northside pools. That has 4 different items. We will be looking for a motion to approve the proposal from Mineral Masters for cyanuric acid supply and delivery in the amount of $46 for 50 pounds of pail. Sub II under that A, muriatic acid supply and delivery in the amount of $45 per 15-gallon drum. Moving on to sub B, you're looking to approve the proposal from Hawkins for sub I, sodium hypochlorite liquid supply and delivery in the amount of $1.23 per gallon. And II, a coagulator supply and delivery in the amount of $20.15 per half gallon. Item number C, the motion to approve the proposal from Aqua Pure Enterprises for calcium chloride supply and delivery in the amount of $17.67 per 50-pound bag. Item D, a motion to approve the proposal from Terra Supply for, there's 4 sub-items there. The first one is for CO2 liquid gas supply and delivery in the amount of 21 cents per pound or $79.08 per tank. II, CO2 container rental fee for $69 per month, May through September. III, CO2 container rental fee of 33 cents per container per vessel per day. And item IV, CO2 container delivery fee of $27 per trip. Moving on to item number 4, it would be for Goose Management Services for Ratchie Park Northside Park, Central Athletic Complex, and Arrowhead Golf Course. Looking to approve the quote from Geese Police for $16,325 for 2020 through 2022 for Ratchie, Northside, and Central Athletic Complex Parks, and at an annual not to exceed expense amount of $7,000 per year for 2020 through 2022 for Arrowhead Golf Club. Moving on to item number 5, the brick paver replacement bids for Causey Zoo. That's a motion to reject all the bids. As previously discussed, item number 6 would be for the picnic table replacement for Rice Pool. Be looking to approve the quote from Barco Products for $22,791.24 for 30 tables. Item number 7 would be for the equipment and apparel bids for the Rams football program. Be looking to for a motion to approve the equipment and apparel bids from various vendors for various products as recommended at a cost not to exceed $64,000, with the details listed at the end of the Park District Board agenda. And finally, item number 8 would be approval of the ordinance 2020-02, which would be an ordinance approving the terms and authorizing the execution of the First Amendment to a funding and reimbursement agreement for the construction of Phase 2 of a Sensory Garden and Playground between the Wheaton Park District and the Play for All Playground and Garden Foundation. Looking for a motion and a second.
Move to approve.
Second.
Second.
Got a motion by Hutchinson and a second by Morrow. Any comments, questions, or concern?
And question, if I could, question in regards to the pool chemicals, Mike?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If we don't open the pools, are we obligated to any of this?
No, sir.
So we only start paying when we start getting delivery?
That's correct.
Okay, doke.
Yeah, Mike, I just wanted to say for the record that that same thing goes for the other bids like we discussed. We're approving the price, but the decision to move forward with the orders and sign the contracts is all based on our decision to open and close programs based on COVID, on the stay-at-home order and whether or not we'll have a football program or, you know, all this stuff, right? So we're approving the price, but we're going to wait to make the decision on whether we actually spend the money.
That's correct, sir.
And as we previously discussed in our subcommittee meeting, our executive director will keep us apprised of moving forward with any of the purchases that relate to this shutdown. Correct, Mike?
That is correct, sir.
All righty. Any other comments, questions, or concerns?
Yeah, Terry, I would just mention too that just for interest of the public, we've moved up the dates for our committee meetings and increased the number of committee meetings so that we can kind of keep a timely watch of what's going on with the state's guidelines and the CDC guidelines.
Well, thus far, we haven't added any additional meetings, although we did change the dates of 2 of them. So yes, we did move up the date that we would normally have for our May meeting to April 29, which is noted in our calendar, which we just approved.
Correct.
Yeah, Jane, thanks for bringing that up.
Anything else? Mike, would you call the roll, please?
Commissioner Morrow,
Yes.
Commissioner Fahey,
Yes.
Commissioner Hodgkinson,
Yes.
Commissioner Vyers,
Yes.
Commissioner Fry,
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly,
Yes.
President Me.
Yes.
Thank
Moving
you.
on to new business, we have a number of items, starting with item number 1. I'm looking for a motion to approve change order number 6 from Frederick Quinn Corporation for the Memorial Park renovation project, which has 4 parts. First part being the exterior building signage in the amount of $5,900. Second item would be for the audiovisual conduits and stubs at a cost of $28,044. Third item would be for the railing repairs for the Lions Terrace at a cost of $3,221. And finally, for a credit for omitting the ground stabilizing fabric at Storm Trap in the amount of $2,100.
So moved.
Second.
Is that a motion by Fry
Yes.
and a second by whom?
Fahey.
Motion by Fry, second by Fahey. Any comments, questions, or concerns?
I have a comment moving forward. Can we all partake in in bringing up these motions?
Let's okay this one first. Right?
What are you talking
What
about,
does it
Kevin?
mean?
No, that actually, Bob, let's approve this and then we'll bring that up. Terry, are you planning on doing all this?
I'm planning on reading these into the record and then having you,
Make comments on them?
yes, I mean, if somebody would prefer to make the motion, then I can rephrase.
I think that's what Kevin was saying.
Okay. Mike, would you do a roll call vote, please?
Yes, sir. Commissioner Fahey,
Yes.
Commissioner Hodgkinson,
Yes,
Commissioner Vyers,
Yes.
Commissioner Fry,
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly,
Yes,
Commissioner Morrill,
Yes.
President Me.
Yes.
Thank you.
Moving on to item number 2, we're looking for a motion to approve change order number 7 from Frederick Quinn Corporation pertaining to the Memorial Park renovation project.
Kevin?
Kevin?
Yeah. All right. I'll move. I will move for Memorial Park renovation project. A motion change order number 7 from Frederick Quinn Corporation. Sub-item A, $2,333 to be deducted from winter conditions allowance for premium time of masonry and electrical work. B, heating cost reimbursement to Mason, supplied own propane tank at a cost of $1,287. And subset C, stone sign, Lions Terrace for $9,038.
Second.
Who was the second?
Byers.
Byers. So we have a motion by Fahey and a second by Byers. Any comments, questions, or concerns?
Nope.
Mike, I think we can do a voice vote on this one.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thank
All
you.
right. Moving on to item number 3, looking for a motion pertaining to electricity for the district.
I'll move to authorize our executive director to execute an electricity contract with Direct Energy for a 60-month term starting May 2021 at a rate not to exceed 40.040 kilowatts per hour, or whatever kWh means.
Kilowatt hour.
Kilowatt hour, second.
So we have a motion by Hodgkinson and a second by Fahey. Any comments, questions, or concerns? Mike, I think we can do a voice vote on this.
I think a roll call for utilities, and it's going to be a significant amount of money over time.
Okay, go for it.
Commissioner Hodgkinson,
Yes,
Commissioner Vyers,
Yes.
Commissioner Fry,
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly,
Yes,
Commissioner Morrill,
Yes.
Commissioner Fahey,
Yes.
President Me.
Yes.
Thank you.
Moving on to item number 4, need a motion pertaining to contracts for natural gas for the Park District.
I move to authorize the executive director to execute natural gas contracts with Constellation for transport and choice accounts for a 36-month term starting July 2020 at a rate not to exceed $2.40 DTH for transport accounts and $2.85 DTH for the choice accounts.
Second.
We have a motion by Byers and a second by Fry. Any comments, questions, or concerns? Mike, take roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Vyers,
Yes.
Commissioner Fry,
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly,
yes,
Commissioner Morrill,
Yes.
Commissioner Fahey,
Yes.
Commissioner Hodgkinson,
yes,
President Me.
Yes. Moving on to our final item under new business. Need a motion pertaining to an emergency expenditure for our part-time people as it relates to the COVID-19 pandemic.
I move to approve an emergency expenditure of up to $138,854 for part-time employee compensation during suspension of Park District operations due to the stay-at-home order by Governor Pritzker.
Second.
We have a motion by Byers and a second by Hodgkinson. Any comments, questions, or concerns?
Quick question. This
Mike,
is for the next 2 weeks, right?
Yes, sir. This would be
Okay.
the pay date 4/10 and 4/24.
Okay.
Yeah, for a total of a month.
Yes, sir.
At what rate, Mike? Say 50%.
50% of the standard rate of pay.
Yes.
Any other comments, questions, or concerns? Hearing none, Mike, would you take the roll call vote, please?
Commissioner Fry,
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly,
Yes.
Commissioner Morrill,
Yes.
Commissioner Fahey,
Yes.
Commissioner Hodgkinson,
Yes.
Commissioner Vyers,
Yes.
President Me.
Yes. Thank you all. We have concluded the business. Moving on to reports from staff. Mike?
I have nothing further to add this evening. Be looking forward to some additional dialogue about our activities for the April 29th subcommittee meeting.
Excellent. And anybody have any comments, questions, or concerns pertaining to the reports from our department heads?
None.
Okay.
None?
No, but Mike, have you gotten a, just take the temperature or gotten a gauge of some of the employees? Have you talked with them? Are you staying in contact? How are they doing? Are you, what's your role with that right now? And if you could just expound on that a little bit, our employees and how they're doing.
We have an open channel of communication between all employees and myself, as well as the manager of human resources, as well as their direct department heads. And questions and comments and concerns are obviously shared with me. And in every single event where a question comes up, I handle it personally and speak with that employee who has a question. So we're as employees need to be in contact with us, they reach out, and I respond. Have not had a significant amount of contact, other than the mass internal communications that I put out on a periodic basis to update them.
Sounds good.
Thanks, Mike.
You're welcome.
Any comments regarding the annual Arrowhead Golf Club report?
It's a great report, but it's almost, it's almost a downer at this point in time. I'm sorry.
Well, the 2020 report will certainly look much different, as will our operations going forward. But we'll take it a step at a time and a day at a time.
Yeah, very good.
Mike, from my perspective, it was an excellent report, as all of our annual reports have been. And I know that we took a significant Mother Nature hit, because of the rainfall rate that we had last year, and looking for a bounce back year this year. Obviously, that's not going to happen. So, anyway, please pass on to the staff that it was an excellent report. And well, let's put it this way: it tells us about 2019. Who knows what's going to happen for 2020?
Right. Yes, sir.
Anything pertaining to the 2019 B General Obligation Bonds Post-Issuance Compliance Report?
That's a piece of housekeeping that we are required to do to make sure that our governing body is aware of our post-issuance compliance as it relates to our issuance of short-term and long-term debt.
Any other commissioners have any other comments, questions, or concerns about the reports from staff?
Nope.
Hearing none, we have no reason to go into closed session tonight. Then I would look for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
That was quick.
Okay, that was too quick. So who was the motion?
Ryan Fahey.
Who is it?
I got the motion.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
Terry, if we're
Byers and
going
Fahey.
by first into the barn, that was me.
Okay, we have a motion by Byers and a second by Fahey. Mike, would you call the roll, please? Or
Uh,
as a matter of fact, voice vote will be good.
Sure. All in favor for adjourning?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone not want to adjourn?
Hey, John Kelly, thank you very much for,
Yes, thanks,
you know,
guys.
overseeing this.
Thank you, everybody.
You worked great.
Good
Appreciate
night.
it.
Yeah, good
Safe,
work as
everybody.
always. Thank
Thanks.
you. Thanks,
So long.
guys.
Good night.
Bye.
See you guys.
Night.
Take care.
Night.
Ciao.